this
Okay,
one.
you're live. 5 minutes back. Let's pop this up.
So this time there is sound. We have sound. The problem was the last time we didn't have sound.
What he said? We have sound. Sound is the problem. Bam, 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 bam. What's
Yeah,
up?
so we're connected, we're live.
Yeah, we're definitely live. Was crack-a-lacking. We just right here messing around.
Yeah. I need to donate some of my hair. Totally looking forward to that. So when you see it cut, don't be like, oh, what happened? Be like, I donated it. So nice. So thick too. Yeah. That's going to be it's not going to be too short because like. You see it off. See some hair growing, it'll be like 12 inches. A cool foot. Donate a foot. Stay with the foot. Yeah. It's a lot of hair. Takes a while to grow a foot. Beautiful hair though. So this week we're doing our topic on what was it, momentum or
Yeah.
movement. Yes. So it's all about movement. You know, movement is the vibe. I've been listening to this book that was written in 1908, which is the teachers of the guy by the name of Napoleon Hill. So you know this guy named Napoleon Hill, he had a teacher, and his teacher put out a book in 1908. And I like to talk about first editions. First editions are very important. And the first edition of the first edition of the first edition is definitely going to be touching bases in like 1908. And I just want to give just a huge shout out for that. I'm going to be tapping into that a bit more. And once I finish, well, not finish, but once I get more into the vibe of it, then it's going to have me traveling to different countries and whatnot. So that's why we're on this podcast, because this is where I'm going. And tune in, because Tuesdays where I'm at, you'll be at, and it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. There we go. So, me, on the other hand, I just got back. I had some puppy stuff to do, ear crop. Yeah, this guy's a little freaking cross-faded.
Super.
Shoot, like here's his, I don't know, he was probably holding this in the last one with nose.
Now I was sipping out the bottle. That was the end. Yeah, I had served the little glass first. And I had that on the side because that wasn't supposed to be for me. But I finished the bottle because I was having such a great time, and I drank the glass too, just to, you know, I got you. I'll fill that glass up. But yeah, we got to do this right now. So we're here, live and direct. It's Tuesday. You know, you already know.
10:29.
Yeah.
Almost 10:30.
But movement, you know. But boy, was moving right now. Like it's all about that, and you know, getting from, you know, point A to point B, and that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, movement is key. Movement. What's that quote that we the movement? You can still be in motion and movement and stay in the same place like a treadmill. You know, so you got to make building movement. Like as far as the movement has to matter, it has to count. You got to make the movement count. Whether it be, it's got to be progressive. Progressive. You know, you got to show. It's got to be how you say. Yeah, it's got to your movement can't be stagnant. Like you can be moving but still be stagnant. So
it has to be productive.
Productive movement.
Yeah,
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. That's a little thing that I have right there in my house.
Movement.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what's up. I got the world, you know, just the world.
In his hands.
Yeah, and then on the other side, I got like it says like busy, and it just has all these up and downs, and then it has productivity, which is just a shot up, and that's what I was saying. I was recording also. I got my iPhone today. I was so happy for that. Thank you. Great quality. Still got the video. Still got the sound. It's not on the Shure. You know, we're definitely. Is it hitting on the Shure? Because I don't see it over there.
Yeah, it's right there.
So that's where it's supposed to be hitting?
Yeah.
Man.
In the yellow.
Like I said, you see, you know, it's a lot of devices though. We out here, and the other one I was showing the list, you know, of all the stuff that I got to get also, and that's good that I still haven't recorded, and it has a voice capture in that one with the better angle of light too, because that's where the ring was at. So it's all Gucci. That's why I doubled it. Because I was doing it by myself also, so I wasn't 100% sure. But with the phone, I do feel a lot more comfortable with. So I was able to run it that way just because I have a powerful device. And that's one of the benefits that I get from it. So I totally played that out. But, you know, I can't knock it, you know, when you compare it to the Shure. There's something very important that comes from a device like this. And I'm redlining it right now. Yeah. He's getting it a little more in control. But, you know, it's because we're working together. You see that? That means you know what it is. Because, yeah, that's awesome.
Got some lasers.
Nah, that's too little. Like, I need some brrrr. Like, that's like the end of it, dog. Like, that's it, you know, like the.
You need some, this is his favorite one right here.
Yeah, you hear that fucking noise, you better move. That's what that noise means.
Experimenting. We're gonna get like 20 more sounds. We just gotta find the right one.
Yeah, even if we have to record.
We're gonna probably capture some sounds off of we're gonna just take some bits. You know, maybe even from some movie clips or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, because I need that like that like. That's like the end of it. Like you need some shit to like clear everything out. Like that shit. Like there's scientifically there's nothing that could be there. Like there's no wall no more. Yeah. Just fucking A. That'll be pretty cool, I think. Just because, yeah, like I said, that last part is very, you know, you're gonna have it just more like the heavy weight from the, you know, it's like shit moving. The brrrr, like sheesh. Keep going. Yeah, ice cold. Top Gun coming out. I'm excited for that.
Top Gun Maverick fired everyone on set.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know how popular in that news feed. He went in there and fired everybody on set.
That's right.
Start from new.
Yeah.
Look into that. Oh, hold on, actually, I didn't really look into it. I just seen a caption.
They were probably all woke. It was like, nah, this is American. It's American. We need some American shit going on over here. We're gonna buzz the tower. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to getting my content that I'm going to be putting out weekly more together, just because of the simple fact that right now we're just like putting all the hardware and equipment together just to even bring a clear fucking uh, a shot, just a clear shot. Like, hey, this is who we are. Like, hi, I'm Vicente. Like, fuck, it's 4K, 4K. Like, we're gonna get 6K. We're gonna get to 12K. In my other podcast, I showed the list where it's like, hey, this is all the stuff we're gonna get. Like, it's already here. Just let me deal with this equipment first, because just dealing with this equipment is something completely brand new, and the next level equipment is next level equipment also. It's not like I'm taking a step back or something. Like, no, I'm taking a step forward, and then it's another complete leap forward, and I'm just like, yo, 12K. Like, that's where the real goals at, because that's where you're just capturing shit, and at that point it's definitely a studio, and I definitely want to call this place a studio. Just as far as we're recording here, it is live. We do have cameras. It is in effect, but for the next level also, there is all that other hardware that is going to be coming in, because I'm amazed that it's just such a blessing for us to even have a fiber optic cable. If not that, like 4K, the light, the Shure, the Asus, all the other extras, like, hey, PPG, all that and stuff. But yeah. El Gato. Play with the Gato.
Yeah, what he said. All the hardware. So we're fine tuning it. We still need to get a desk.
We were supposed to go to IKEA, but phone. A lot of issues. Just like anything else, everyday life stuff pops up. Could have had one already come in, but I definitely want to hit IKEA high key just to get something that's going to be like way more lined up. I honestly, I kind of want to go with the podium personally for myself, because like I don't like sitting down. Like, I'd rather be like standing up. That way my voice could like really project, because that's something that's important also. And I know when I'm like like completely like lined up and speaking, you do get a whole other pitch. And that is very important, because when you're on camera, you want to be projecting that. Like, are you really easy on the ears? Like, keep talking, be said there. Like, yes, that's important. Yeah.
So you thinking a stand-up podium?
It will.
That'd
Yeah.
be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would feel comfortable with that, and then I'll put like flags in the back and shit, and then I'll put a seal on it. Because that's what I watch. That's the press secretary. Like, that's all that matters. That's news. Like, if the press secretary saying it, cool. The setup that they got, I want. Because they're consistent. They're doing it every day, and everything they're saying is what the fuck's the dealio. I'm running with the states, bro. I ain't running against it. We got the best program. We got the best everything. These people that are trying to bring something different aren't competing, and it's not about competition. It's about collaboration and what's able to be worked with more. And it's 2023, so we're definitely upon something new, and because of that, I definitely feel that it's important to work with the system better, because if you watched any of the quarterly calls on these companies, like it is with the mic, it is with the camera, it is with the light, like that's what it's about. So I'm running the play. Yeah. That's a drink. I'll throw this dry. But movement and vibes, that's what this episode is about. So yeah. Well, what's the move?
The are you doing?
Popping bottles.
Yeah, yeah. He wants to stand on a podium. That'd be kind of cool. It'd be a little different. Um, Sure, we definitely have to fix this screen though, because the screen is holding the camera, and that's why we look tilted.
Yeah, and we really need to be in the it because of the AI technology. Like it just could focus on one thing. It's not that advanced yet in order to focus on both of us and give a clear shot. So we really lose definition by not being shoulder to shoulder. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, like that's what matters. And losing that definition is not, something that we want to compromise. So, that's one of the things where I feel like, and my strong point would be a podium. My
Yeah.
strong point would be a fucking podium. I got, the flags to the side. I just go up there, fucking slap my papers, give my little presentation, and answer what questions got to get answered, and did. Same shit like they do in the secretary, bro. That's all. That's all that. That's a spin I like. So I would definitely feel comfortable doing that, and then just yeah, yeah, have some like my own flags and shit.
My own.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, I'll be incorporated like U.S., but that'll be like the last thing, my nigga. Like high key, bro. I'll put all my shit up front first. Like that's what it's all about. Cause if my shit's gonna be like, who you paying taxes to? The U.S.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, salud. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. How you feeling about the movement? What do you what do you want what do you want the the tide to bring in?
Yeah. Sheesh. Well, this week I'll be moving for sure. A lot of movement because next week is a short week, so I gotta get all the stuff prepared. I'll be heading out to a festival. Um, Expand your mind, Craig. Yeah, I'll be out there at a festival up in Monterey. It's gonna be kind of cool. But the cool thing is I don't leave till Wednesday, so we can still do the podcast on Tuesday. He gonna feed the dogs, which is cool. If they bark at him, he knows what to do. Hey, puppy.
Yeah,
I'm just playing, that shit don't work.
yeah.
But yeah, movement. Yeah, I think we've been making great movement. We got pretty much everything we need for this. Just fine tune it now. And next week will be, I don't know. We'll see if we get a podium or a desk or something. I mean, yeah. We'll probably go to IKEA Thursday, maybe. Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yeah. I don't even know. Do they even sell podiums at IKEA?
They'll have some stuff. They'll have some stuff. So, it's just whatever,
Yeah.
we see that we like, that, we make a decision on. But, whether it's there somewhere else, just like being able to see all the different options they got also.
You know what's a big movement? Gas. Gas prices. That shit been moving.
No, it hasn't.
Shit. It has in my fucking van. Put it in, that shit just goes like.
What? And that's what I've been telling this guy. Like, I've been telling him, like, oh, gas. Like, they are.
He thinks, nah, I don't think they are.
The problem is you think.
So do you.
Smart guy right here.
This
Yeah.
guy.
But yeah, I don't think I can tell you who. I can tell you who. You the thinker.
No, you're the thinker. It's not gonna happen.
But I can tell you who.
Who what?
Who, what, where, when? Yeah, that part. I call that. Yeah, real talk.
I bet you 50 push-ups.
Yeah.
On live.
It's already done. Look, it, the, gas is gas, okay? So, you got these Democrats that are in charge, and you got crazy Nancy. Shout out to Nancy Pelosi. Shout out to the people that vote for Nancy Pelosi. I just want to tell you hi. Hello. Hi, Nancy Pelosi supporters. She is like cool with letting the state take over gas. And if the state takes over gas, what do you think it's going to be? Do you think the state's going to take over gas and it's going to be inexpensive because the state's in control of it? No. It's going to be more expensive. Because the state has it, and they're only going to give it to you on a certain amount of days, like in the 70s, bro. You can only get it on this day, that day, and it was expensive. And the sad thing on that is that the stocks aren't even going to be going like crazy up like that because they're going to be shook because the government control on it. But that's why you go with the money flow when you shift, and you just go with tech, and the tech does its thing. Yeah. Come on, look at the nigga eating good. Real life shit.
Shit,
It was steak or near.
Steak for breakfast.
Sipping on a bottle of Bel Air from France and shit. We got some palitos from Mexico. Out here chilling in America.
Yeah.
I smell like Jimmy Choo shit on the fucking shotgun.
Jimmy Choo.
Gotta smell good. But yeah, real talk. You know that's all the stuff that's gonna happen. It's nothing brand new. It's nothing being talked about. You want to put the days on it? I'd rather not. You know, I'd rather not get into that much detail because I'd rather not see it happen. You know, but when you can put dates and people fucking on it, and it's really not that hard to tell, then it's just like, hey, is it really gonna happen? And it's like, look, man, just be prepared. Like, just be fucking prepared because it's counterproductive not seeing what's coming, and it's really like negative first level thinking, not realizing what's like gonna hit, like because when you can't put any sources to your work, then it's not work, my nigga. You know, you gotta be able to source some shit. If it's just like, oh, it's not gonna hit that, it's like, bro, like, you know, like I know you don't want it to go up.
No, I don't care about it going up. I care about the action.
No, I'm not. But you gotta have sources. You feel me? You gotta have sources. Like you can't just be like, oh, it's not nigga. Like that's why I got sources. It's like Nancy Pelosi, bro.
We'll see.
Don't see, bro. You feel me? You're getting caught in the spin. You can't get caught in the spin. You gotta be like, oh, you know, boom, Nancy Pelosi saying this. The C's in conviction. You can't leave the C to chance. You can. You really can. Well, you boom. Look, Nancy's gonna do this. She's gonna try to nationalize oil. Why is she gonna nationalize oil? Why the fuck is oil even fucking $6 right now? Hello. Why is it even $6? Why?
Oil or gas?
Whatever the fuck you want to call it. Why is it there? Don't make no sense. And you're saying it can't go further. Be like, Bubba, you gotta be patient too. So I'm not putting the time on it. You gotta be patient too. You think tomorrow's gonna be fucking $10, and then from 10 it's gonna go to 12, and then to 20? I don't think it's gonna go to $20 a gallon, bro. I'm saying 10. Yeah, let it hit 10, bro. Then it'll peak out. Like, fuck, relax too, fool. Like, you're over here like, nah, if it's 10, I'm sure it'll hit 20. Don't be that guy. Those are the guys that bought Bitcoin at 69K, bro. Like, and they're complaining right now. They bought it at 69, talking about it was gonna hit 100. I agree with you, nigga. Eventually, it's gonna hit 100. But right now, it's not that. You know, it's not that time. That's what I'm saying. You know, also for like my position for oil, I'm ready to get out of it. How much more is it gonna run? What more is it gonna give me right now? I'm risking more on the fucking downside than the upside at this point because of a call like that. So that's what brings about second level thinking, because you have the sources, bro. That's the proof of work, bro. Like, the proof of work is what gives you the stake.
Yeah.
So it's very it's very important just to stay in those in that dialogue, and that's why I want to be on the podium, because the person that I see that just drops the most heat is definitely going to be the Secretary of State of the United States of America. And if there's anybody that like, I want to be winning, like, it's America, bro, because like, I don't have to believe every single thing that they're saying, but I do have to fucking hear it. And like, that's why it's not about like arguing. It's not about clashing, bro.
No.
Like, it's not about clashing. It's about like fucking. Like, I agree with you. Like, wow. Like, yeah. You want to know what? Yeah. I agree with you so much. I'm moving my position. I am. Yes. Thank you. I'm moving my position now. It's not gonna be an oil no more. We're gonna chill with some cash. We're gonna let tech do what it's gonna do. It's a trend. And then pick it back up, and then just boom, write it on up. And then, cause there's gonna be sources, cause there's gonna be conviction, cause there's gonna be people, it's no longer gonna be on dates, because it's gonna be about extraction, and that's when you let the money print. But that's cause you put that cut. Do you have the fucking file to even slice the fucking the USD? Cause that's what we getting now. No blue strips.
Little blue strips.
Yeah. They don't make them any bigger. It's all one size. Yeah, but it's a lot of mindset shit, with the market, and that's what I like pushing on it, because it's very.
This was marketed out daily.
I just be vibing. That's really all it is.
Yeah, you be vibing with the market.
Yeah, this printer, nigga, gotta have money.
You gotta have the printer.
Yeah, we got a 3D printer. Anybody knows how to use a 3D printer?
No, how about you send us a file so we can print
Well,
it?
let's get the shit done. Like,
send us the file.
Yeah, send us a file. Like,
who was supposed to send us a file?
They
Kevin,
got the video. Yeah.
Kevin was supposed to send us a file.
Yeah. But I be tapped in on a whole other subject, and I be tiptoeing on my shit. So it's something to like pull away and like hop on that. Cause like, a lot of people know I got a 3D printer. Don't nobody know how to fucking print.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at myself, cause I don't know how to fucking print. Well, it's like, yo, everybody I know, like, yo, nigga, I got a 3D printer. Ain't nobody printing for me. I ain't printing. I'm Gucci, nigga, cause I still got a 3D printer. So if you know how to print off a 3D printer, holler at me. That's why I got this motherfucking shit going up online, because I need this to happen. I do want to holler at all the people that are getting laid off in Silicon Valley. You have high skill. Holler at me. We need to make something happen. And I definitely got a cool hookup right here. I got some other stuff that I got coming in too. If you got any bright ideas, we could definitely give light to it. But it's all about just clicking. So yeah, right here off the 60.
What 60?
We're right here by the 60, right?
The 10.
The 60, the 10.
We're between the 10 and the 60.
Booyah.
Closer to the 10, holla at us.
And we got fiber optic cable. Got the ASUS.
No, we got fiber optic internet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, just
Pretty high tech. He's got a lot of high tech shit here.
I definitely gotta level my game way up. Like, this is the shit that I'm fucking blown away with what I have right now. But like, me knowing what I know and dealing with the people that I deal with, I know that I'm totally fucking lacking 1,000%. But I'll tell you one thing, like, I'm not comfortable with that, and I don't be lacking, so best believe I already know. So if I already know, best believe I already got it. So yeah, like, that's done. It's just, like I said, it's just a matter of time. But that's why y'all niggas got your own shit, man. Bring all that shit down, like, push it to the side. Like, y'all just need the space. Holla at your boy. You got the outlets. I got the outlets and the fucking cable. What is it to it? Like, keep it 1,000 with you. Like at least I'm that fucking up to date. I got that update. Nigga, here just fucking, twiggling his sticks to get some mic. Ben had energy player, but yeah. Let's push it forward. Web3 is gonna be coming. Shout out to these stable coins that went down. Y'all should have never been I definitely want to throw that out there. Since we're recording, since we live, since you can pick up the energy. Like, if it's decentralized and it's not supposed to be tied to the U.S. fucking dollar, what was it doing there in the first place? Like, get it together. Like, come on now. Like, shout out to the run up. Shout out to the fucking hype. Shout out to the squeeze, because that's what it was. But if you got left on top, like, please learn. Like, please learn, because you will earn. It is why at this point I'm like, like, congratulations that everybody is getting seduced by money again. Because if it wasn't for Bitcoin and this whole like crypto shit, imagine how many people would be like, oh, like, look at there's a dollar that's fighting against the dollar, and they're not going to be all fucking excited about the little spirit fingers of crypto. Like, shut the fuck up. This ain't fucking the first year it came out. This ain't the second year it came out. This ain't still when shit was dark. Like, this shit is lit up. Get up on stocks. Like, get up on stocks, get up on buckets, have your phone crypto, but treat crypto like it was fucking UST. Because that shit is tied to the fucking dollar at this point. At this point. At this motherfucking point. So just run it like that. And I don't know too much about it, but I do want it too. Send it to me, because I will convert it to the dollar. And it's about bringing more value than what is given, and I feel that I definitely show that ability to make more than with what I am given. So I feel comfortable to ask for that, just because it's like, it's what's coming. It's what's coming, and it's definitely going to speed up. It's definitely going to have momentum. It's definitely going to have growth. And my numbers is Bitcoin's definitely going to go back to 12 grand. And then after it hits 12 grand, it's going to run the fuck up to 100K. Yeah, I ain't saying it's worthless. Give it to me. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what it do, though. I'm going to tell you what it do. I can feel comfortable telling you it's going to hit 12K. After it hits 12K, it's going to run up to 100. So, yeah, let me do what I'm doing, because, I'm, making it happen. So, send it to me, holler at me. I'd rather have you tap in and plug in, with one like that outlet. You see that outlet? Come on now. Come on. Yeah, movement though, vibes, energy. There's that. How you feeling? My guy tired. He drove a lot right now.
Yeah, I am pretty tired. Yeah, this guy, he be on it. He'd be on it for sure, but he just spits in road games, so we're gonna give him another one of those. The Elgato. So I need to get closer so I can read. And maybe some glasses. But yeah, we making movement in here. Shit, we making movement in the office. We making movement outside. All the shit we be doing, and it's man, it's been a process, huh? Getting all this shit together.
Yeah.
And just get all the shit we have inside this. We have inside the shed. Yeah, we got a lot of buckets.
Yeah.
Yeah, the buckets is for sure. Yeah, that shirt, the Nike shirt's the best. Don't stop the buckets. No. Gonna keep them buckets going. But for the movement we got going on right now, I think it's, I wouldn't say slow movement, but it's patient movement. Like, just You know, not overdoing it movement, like not trying to reach the end before you need to reach the end, because there's like levels to this shit, like you've been saying. Mad levels
Methodical.
to this shit. Yeah, it's methodical movements. Like, you know, we playing chess up in here, so it's a little different. You all could play checkers and hit the end of the board, but
Yeah.
when you get there, you gotta go all the way back because there's been mistakes or something. You know.
You gotta do it again. That's like research, you know.
Yeah.
That's a movement, you know.
Yeah, research
Yeah.
is definitely one of the biggest things. Like this guy's like freaking. He's like, I don't know how to even say it. He's been a sponge lately because he's been doing a shit ton of research. Like I'll be messing with the dogs and watching this come back over here. He'll be all zoned out. He got
it's
like 5 channels. You know what I'm saying?
it's all research though. That's the thing that I be pushing. That's the thing that I be pushing.
Yeah,
and
he'd be super
like,
researching.
but it's all research, so it's like you know I'm like researching it's just doing that, you know, that's why it's methodical, you know, because it's chess, so you know you already know you're gonna get to the end, you know, you already know you're gonna get to the end, so it's just really, you know, like playing that shit out, and how you're able to play it out. It's the way that you're really able to stretch it. You know, it's the way that you're really able to stretch it, and you're really able to go, and you're really able to take it to like that extreme, because it's no longer a next level.
Yeah.
It's no longer a next level. It's an extreme. Like fuck the next level. Like fucking tit for tat. Like nah, nigga, this ain't tic tac toe. It's a blowout. Like we putting lines on this shit. Like it's getting crossed out. Like ain't none of that. So that being said, you know, I definitely feel like I push a lot of energy too. You know, like I'm very aggressive. I'm very blunt. You know, for as sharp as I am, is on point I can be. I definitely like to be blunt also. So with the book that I'm reading, well, that I'm listening to right now, that's an audio book from 1908. It really talks about the importance of like that fire in the ice.
Yeah.
And I really feel that you know you just, you know, it's about just like pushing heavier. Like you just gotta push harder. You feel me? It's not really that I'm doing anything special. It's that I'm really just like pushing a whole lot harder. And I don't allow like I don't allow like a whole lot of stuff. You know, like I am very limited, but the limits that I have are able to give me the gifts that I'm able to give. You know, and that's something that is where you tap into that like higher level where you just are in that state of abundance, and you are just flying very high, just because you're like, you know, it's beyond you, bro. Like that's why I always be saying like this shit ain't me, bro. Like, you know, this shit really ain't me, because to be able to take like credit and like any praise for it is too much. Like it's really too much. And you know, I'm just trying to like stay just focused in like the here and the now, because like life is so good, you know, and that's why I feel comfortable with like getting, like you're like, hey, like let's get on this podcast, you know, like you're the one that brought it up, and then I was like, fuck it, bro, like what do we need to get? Boom, 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 boom.
For sure.
You know, and then I started just like tossing all this stuff on there, and it's like, boom, you know, like we're live right now, and it as much as it's gonna bring like accountability to you, you know, and that's one of the reasons why you were saying it from the start. Like it's definitely putting more accountability on my back also, which is just awesome, because like, you know, like neither of us really have to answer to anybody, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and that's huge, you know, in this day and age, you know, and our like geolocations also, like to be able to do that is like macho as fuck. So, you know, it's definitely iron sharpening iron. But I'm the younger one, you know, so like shout out to that, and it's really important to just bring that, like that energy out there, and yeah, it's definitely what I'm pushing, and it's what I always, like don't mind, like getting sharp with you, or it's like,
Yeah,
hey, we gotta push it like this, or like just letting you know too, like, hey, bro, we're all in the same mix, bro. Because it's definitely a different world when you're performing at a high level.
for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of crazy because we both do our own separate shit, but and then we do stuff together. Like, we've been shit. We did a hike. That shit was cool. Like we be doing, we stay in. He stays in touch more with like all you know, the political stuff. For the stuff he's doing and the research he's doing. And but we both enjoy like taking that space of time and still clearing your mind from all the chaos. Like when we go out hiking and there ain't no service and shit, so there ain't real shit we can do out there. Like as far as you posted that, didn't you? The thing like stay off your phone and go outside or some shit.
Oh no,
Oh, you
that's
said
not,
that to me.
yeah,
Yeah. So like, but that should be real. Like every once in a while you gotta stay off the phone and for yourself, just mentally, because he he has a good routine. Me, I push it to the limit with like without sleep, but I do pay for it. I think because he be, you know, absorbing all this knowledge and then be taking like a power nap and then be like super re-energized and I'll be like falling out. I'll be like, oh shit.
yeah.
So I did try the power nap. That shit worked today. Like I ain't even gonna lie, because I had to drive pretty far and do what I had to do for the dog business. And yeah, like that power nap. Like man, I wasn't even tired over there. I felt I was like, hey, that like is like a nice rejuvenation. So I'll probably implement that. But I'll probably just do like 30 minutes. I mean, like a 30-minute power nap. I don't need anything longer than that, really. But it was like a reset for the day. That shit was crazy. Yeah. So that's gonna be added to my movement. Resetting to freaking get more shit done in the evening. Especially, I think the time of year is playing out kind of perfect to implement that because it's so damn hot at 2 o'clock. Like, when we have a heat wave, it's like 95 degrees, and that shit's like dry heat. Yeah, that should be dehydrating you, be pushing you to the limits physically, mentally.
Yeah, and that's one of the beautiful things about it is like it's something that I wasn't too big on either. Like I was all about like that hustle, that grind, that like I don't need it, because I don't, like I could go, but just the small advantage, just because I am still younger, so like that still small advantage of like how much better I do feel when I get the proper amount of sleep just blows everything out the window.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
for sure.
and I really, gotta say that it does all that because there's no reason that I would listen to Kobe and have him say that sleep is important and for me to go get sleep. Like, I heard a fucking interview with Kobe say, bro, sleep is important. Don't bullshit yourself. Go the fuck to sleep. I said, shit. I'm trying to be a high competitor. I'm trying to compete at the level of a Kobe Bryant. And Kobe Bryant saying, go to sleep, bro. Find me knocked out. That's simple. Cause I'm lucky that I'm just big and I really, like I could wake up and just go. Like I'm not gonna wake up and be like, oh, I was tired or some shit. Like, nah, like don't fuck with me when I'm asleep. Like, nah, yeah. So I could get comfortable, but yeah, that is a benefit. But I do take advantage of that, and that's important.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, because that's because you watched that Kobe Bryant thing, huh?
Yeah,
Like a while ago, though? That was a while ago.
you stand on the shoulder of the giants, and that's how you see
Yeah, for
far.
sure.
Like
They give you their game, like, they give you their recipe, is to just gotta take it.
you know, and if you got something to give, that's your gift, and it'll show. But like, don't act special.
Yeah.
Like that's my thing. It's like, don't act special. I soy bien chiqueado, but I don't act special. You know, like I do things to be treated special, but I don't just expect to be fucking like, oh, fucking, you know, rainbows come about and fucking Skittles fly out of the air, and you know, just, you know, all these poppies start blossoming everywhere. Like, nah, like, you know, you gotta do some shit to make everything happen. Like, yeah, at the same time you need that movement, but that's that vibe. And if you're, you know, pushing on a positive level where you're not like letting, you know, where you're just one uppy, nigga. Like, you feel me?
Drink some of your drink. You're getting like.
Raspy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I drank a whole fucking bottle right now.
You sure the fuck did?
Yeah. Sheesh. No mas. That's it. I'm still cool.
That and you smoked.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about that. But it's fucking crazy. You know, like I'm saying, like fucking this shit with the gas and all that, like it the cars are gonna go electric.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not gonna have we're not gonna have gas powered cars.
Yeah, combustible engines.
But
like
we're
that.
still going to have things powered by gas. The thing is, it does not make sense for you to drive a fucking car. For you to drive a car to get from your point A to point B, when that fuel should rather be spent on a machine.
There you have it.
And people don't want to see that development. That shit's already going to get done. And how is it going to get done? It needs all that fucking gas. Because they're going to pave, they're going to drill. They're going to make all that happen so fast. And of course, since that's going to be part of what's going to be happening, and that's going to be the fuel that's going to be running the fire, it should be expensive. Why would it be cheap? It should be the most fucking expensive thing because it's being taken part of right there. And that's the part on why it's just on leaning forward. That's why America is America. That's why America is going to break away from communism and go to full fucking capitalism, to where it's a free market, because a free market is a good market, because a market regulates itself, and communism does not fucking regulate itself. It's an authoritarian regime, and that is not good. But a free market that is able to regulate itself naturally, because it is an open market, that's a whole different story, and that's what we're finally going to be getting into.
You think California would be one of the first states to go all electric with the vehicles? I mean, because we already got some pretty harsh laws as it is, as far as like, you know, like they already, like if you go buy a new chainsaw, a new weed whacker, they're all electric. If you're driving a diesel that's like 2010, they won't even register that shit anymore. It's like,
yeah,
like all that. I mean,
so my question is are they going to be open to buying Teslas or just GMs and Fords? Because if they're just open to buying GMs and Fords,
well, what do you think about the CNG vehicles?
CNG, whatever other brand they are, they're not going to be able to produce enough vehicles to fill the supplier's demand.
No, the natural gas ones.
Whatever you want to call it. They're not enough. You put those numbers versus the numbers of electrical vehicles that are out there, and the number of vehicles that need to get picked up, like it's really, it's you know, they're not. So is the state of California going to buy all the cars? The state of California is the 5th biggest economy in the world.
Yeah.
You know, so what the fuck they're going to buy is going to be like what a little country would buy. So just 1 + 1 = 2, Bubba.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I talk about Nancy Pelosi or some other shit. That's the reason why I talk about it, and that's the reason why it hits. Because it's just not, it's not just what the fuck I think, bro. Like, I'm not right here making shit up. Like, telling you just like, just like first level shit. Everything's on. Like this book that I was reading right here. Right there. Homie, Earn Your Leisure, Master Investor was like, read this book. He said that ordered it. He said he's been reading it. And, yeah, that part. What I'm talking about is the shit that this shit was talking about. How I understand this book is why I'm able to understand that. And then it's like, trust me, like, bro, like, I never went to school. I'm not the guy that wants to be like, read. But if reading's gonna give you everything, and this book that I was fucking listening to from 1908 said that shit also. Like, you want to get all the keys, read, and that's it, because it's all in the scribes. The problem is that everyone's hearing bullshit, 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 bullshit. So you think whatever you read is going to be bullshit too. And it's just like, it's on intake. It's on intake. It's on intake. And that's why in the shit I was recording earlier, I was talking about like how I want to do the fake news network, and I want to create my own intake on what I'm going to plug in the system and say positively what's already going to happen.
Yeah.
Because there's everybody talking negatively about the things that are already going to happen. And at the end of the day, we have a fucking future. So some shit's going to fucking happen. And it's like, could just somebody talk about it in a fucking positive sense? Like, I'm not going to fucking be talking about it like rainbows and fucking Skittles falling out the sky and poppies blooming everywhere. Like, no. But just don't talk about it like in a necro fashion. Like, so ugly. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. That's why I'm going to create the fake news network where everything's, yeah.
Fake News Network. You're gonna need a logo for that. That's gonna be a good one. When are you gonna start that roughly?
ASAP shit sooner than later. What I'm thinking about putting is like.
Are you gonna run it more off like IG, or are you gonna run it more off like YouTube?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah. Look at here.
Everything better be ready.
Yeah.
Coming.
Yeah, I got fiber, so I'm connected to the best. I'm gonna get everything done. I already know it's gonna be the fake news network, and it's gonna be on like the neighborhood watch signs, with like the dude like with that. Yeah, that's it. Come on, Vicente be smacking. This boy got creativity. Yeah, I've been tapping with all these people. Like I said, I gotta do all this. We're just getting this a little more set up. I'm gonna get my podium, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited for you. All the stuff that you got coming also is definitely gonna be a high class and next level. So it's definitely what's needed. High key, just want to drop that right there.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for the news network because I just posted something today or yesterday about news and the truth about news and shit like that. But then we'll just be moving with the dog side for my side stuff, and I'm just more off the movement of innovate. You gotta innovate yourself. Innovate. I mean, you don't gotta copy the next person's stilo, but it's gotta be you. Somewhere in that. Like this was real creative, and he has a gang of ideas. A gang of ideas. It's crazy. Yeah, we
I don't really think it.
The thing is like the topic is movement, and the ideas turn into a plan, and the plan turns into micro and nano goals, and then we just do them. Just like the podcast, like you mentioned, it was just like talked about. It was an idea was put into a plan. The plan was put into motion. That's it. And just like across the way, like, you know, I had an idea, we put the idea, we planning it, and we put it into motion. And so we just be in motion. A lot of our ideas are really good. We just end up putting them in motion, and then we go from there. Um, but how do you say it? Yeah, he has like sometimes he has too many ideas, and we gotta pick one at a time. 'Cause we can go overboard.
Yeah, yeah, and that's one of the things, like why you know it's more about you, and like as an individual, you know, where you really just got to be like at peace with yourself and not be trying to like do the most,
Yeah,
because like there's
doing
so
too
much
much.
shit that like I need to buy for this to be complete. Like that's the list that I was showing earlier was just the list of the shit that is the next level. I didn't show the
Oh
shit
shit.
from the fucking level that I still gotta get, but I still have like those tasks at hand that it's like, hey, you know what? Like we're right here right now, and then there's all the other shit. But that's what I go like big brr, because once you're able to go like through it, it's like, hey, like it's really hard to lose momentum.
Yeah.
Like how the fuck you lose momentum? Like we're nowhere close to the end, bro. Like
We
it's
barely
still
touching the start. To be
yeah.
honest.
Yeah, and it's funny because like I'll go to his side and it's just like I'm over here thinking, you know, he's at the touchdown and it's like, yo, like man, you know, but that's why it's all love and it's just like, yo, you want to know what, like, you know,
It's like this is how I look at it. Like he's like we're both at the start of what we're doing, and it's like seeing him progress. You know, in what he's doing is like we're like it's like adding the positive, right? Like, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll do it. And then I go to my side and do more and more. And it's like we're pushing each other, and not even like at a competition, but it's like pushing each other to keep the momentum going.
iron
But we're
sharpening
still
iron.
vibing. We're still vibing off each other, and it's cool because it's like it's working. This year is like really, it's like firing on all cylinders, like, and so the more he progresses in what he's doing, the more I progress, and we're just like the levels is just, yeah. By the time you know, we're gonna be the sharpeners. It's gonna be pretty dope. But we
Yeah,
got a ways to go. But as long as we stay what we're doing and consistent, I think we're good, bro. Like the movement we have right now is just like, cause we almost break at the same time. So it's like, yo, like, listen, I'm gonna take a quick break, cause me messing with the dogs and doing what I do there, and then he's doing his thing here, and then it's like, all right, take a couple puffs, relax, you know, drink an energy drink, make a acai bowl, you know, just do something. It's still productive, but it's like considered a break, I guess you'd say for us. It's kind of cool.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we be vibing like that. That's just pretty cool. Cause that NutriBullet, this shit right here. If you don't got one, go get one. This.
You gotta get the big boy though.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
get
push
this
the
one.
R, the big push one.
Yeah, you gotta get this one, the RX or whatever.
Yeah,
It's 1700 watts of power going into that bad boy. Throw some spinach in there if you want. Some spinach, some kale, some celery. And make a mesh and drink it because you want the fiber. That was the problem with the juicers, I think. They got rid of the fiber.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really happy that that you know it's that iron sharpening iron. You know, he's definitely running a program that's very necessary in these days and times, and it's something that you're really not going to find out there. It's definitely a program that I've been running myself, so it's just very good to see just you know natural progression with somebody else. You know, because I definitely I definitely push very hard, and I definitely know that I'm very sharp, and I definitely know that I don't allow like slack, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
at the end of the day.
and it's cool because like without knowing about it, like when we talk, it's like, oh, did you do that? Oh, did you? It's like so like we hold each other accountable just by communicating. Like
Yeah,
and it's not even like Like it's almost natural, huh? Like,
Yeah, it's
natural,
not being
kinda
on
cool.
some bitch shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's straight up not over here like being in your emotions, like, oh my god, like I thought you were gonna do this or do that,
Yeah.
like, bro, like you know, like this is what this is about, and why we're able to feel comfortable coming here and talking, you know, and being recorded.
I wish we knew how to zoom because I was zooming right now. Like, dun, 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 be like,
Yeah.
see them?
Yeah, it's about collaboration. Definitely look forward to working with Kanye US in the future with all the work he has going on in Wyoming.
And he grew 2 inches this week. He wore the Air Maxes, was 2 inches tall. I was like, yo, bro, the guy that's short should be wearing those motorcycles.
The short guys be wearing the Air Maxes and but it's different. But I got the Yeezys too, so I don't I really don't see myself doing much more purchases just in the future for myself because
yeah, but you need comfort, bro. Like, cause we be standing up and all that shit, you know.
Yeah,
how are they in comfort? Like, they look comfortable as hell, though.
They're different, you know. I really haven't broken them in that much. I haven't worn them that much, and I've been wearing my shoes.
You like, huh?
Well, I'm still breaking those in, bro. Like I just got a whole new reload in shoes. So like I'm saying, you know, like I got you know. I got the Air Maxes, I got the Yeezys, I got dress shoes, I got all that. I got the Vans right there. Like I had an apartment full of shit. Like I got just dress wear there. I'm straight. So I just gotta just make all this shit, you know, run through for like the next year or sometime or whenever I see something nice, I'll buy it. But it's really like I think the only thing that I want to get right now is probably just my Virgen blinged out, but I'm thinking of whether to do diamonds on it, like diamonds around it, or whether I should just do like a nice like little gold, like just like lighting around it. But I kind of want to go with some. I kind of want to bling it out, just be on some different shit. But I'm kind of just trying to keep some. Yeah, I'm trying to keep just something simple on it too.
Yeah.
Because if I want to get some shit blinged out, I'll just go get a whole blinged out chain, just drench. But to keep the Virgen, just I want to get I want to get a lot of other stuff, but it's definitely higher ticketed items. So I was telling my boy earlier to hook me up with the Hermes, you know, the Hermes. Like I said, high ticket items, you know. Like they were gonna start their Hermes leather fucking jacket, bro. Like that'll be nice. Where we can start at.
Sure.
Talk about levels.
Yeah, that's the next level for sure.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. What happened here?
I think it went to an hour and it stopped.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh man, looks like we're done here, boy. Oh no, it's still going.
Okay.
It's up there, the counter.
Oh, that's what's up. So when it goes over an hour, it goes to the top.
Changes,
I thought those were viewers. Like, yeah, we got 100K viewers. We packed fucking
we packed the house.
Stadium. 100,000. That's what's up.
Goals.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we good. Next week, well, once we get a couple things situated here, next week we'll probably go over some in-depth shit, I guess. What do you want to start going over? Because next week's like a for sure topic. We'll start running topics for our stream numbers. This is stream 5, so we made it to 5. So movement there. Next is 6. Maybe next time this guy won't indulge before. This way is you stop getting so parched.
I'm super chill, bro.
No, you're chill.
One over here.
Oh yeah, I'm tired because it's a long ass day.
It was a long day for me too.
Well, I came over here, I was taking out your long nap.
That's what you just finished talking about. That's what I do.
Well, I didn't
take
take
a
one.
nap. Like, bro, why you gotta beat me up for it?
No, I was like, I wish I could have taken one.
You did.
No, I didn't. I went over there and I had to get all the shit ready because I had to clean out that crate because it was not. I have to clean it out again tomorrow because yeah, puppies, puppy poop.
Yeah.
You want to breed dogs? You better be ready to pick up 5 to 10 gallons of poop. Yeah, I'm a professional pooper scooper. Yeah, that's fun. It's fun. There's personalities for days.
Yeah, that's what dogs got.
Yeah, but yeah, next week we'll have a solid topic. We'll go over that. We'll probably start. We should probably go over that the stuff you've been going through this week, like the energy levels and all that, like the.
Yeah, we could start at the top.
Yeah.
We can start at the top, and then we can move it back. And I would feel more important giving kudos to the people who are doing it now, and then just go back generation by generation. Because the stuff that I just copped on right now is the stuff, like I just finished a Googling when the book came out, and it came out in 1908.
Oh, wow.
So that's the stuff that what was the next stuff written? When Napoleon Hill started dropping this stuff. This is from the people that he learned from. So what I want us to do probably next week is just shout out all the people that are smacking right now that I just want to give kudos to. That it's like, hey, you want to know, if you want to hear what's fresh, keep these guys out, and then go to like the Tim Grovers and the fucking and the Robert Kiyosaki's, and that whole other generation. And then just take it like who they learned from, then just go back there, then you got your people like from the 70s, the guy who wrote like Power versus Force, and then the guy that wrote Becoming Supernatural, and then they're
we'll go into more of that next week though, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, these niggas is watering shit down.
So there's a little sneak peek of what we'll go over next week. We'll just start breaking down stuff because one thing we can honestly say is that we're all about giving credit where credit's due. Like we ain't trying to jack someone's hard work of research and then use it as ours. Like that's not our thing here. That's for sure. So credit where credit's due. And within doing that, that's part of the networking. You know what I mean? Like 100.
Yeah, because it's really just like I just feel like if it's definitely gonna give kudos to those people. But once you go back, you understand what everything is, and when you see the now just on the accessibility and what it is, how I talk about capitalism and stuff like that, because everybody wants to talk about generational wealth, and I want to give a shout out to the people who we're going to give kudos to in the next episode, because those are the people that have set up, those types of streams for their futures, because this is like a different level to what the Tim Grovers have done. This is a different level to what the Robert Kiyosaki's have done. Like, this is the new league. I definitely want to shout them out because I'm looking at what they're doing, and I do plan on going ahead of that. But in order to go ahead of that also, it does require for me to go back also and being able to touch on the Tim Grovers and Robert Kiyosaki's and go back from that and go to the people who wrote like Supernatural, Becoming Supernatural, and Power versus Force, and then going back from that and then going to like Think and Grow Rich and Outwitting the Devil and the people, Carnegie, who was around, and Napoleon Hill learned from, and then going back, and eventually when you go back, you start looking up and
so stay tuned for next week. Tap in. That's gonna be a real good one, especially with him going over that. That's his bread and butter right there, for sure. If you like what we're doing, you know, stay. If you want the alerts, if you want to know when we're going live, it's going to be every Tuesday. We're still adjusting for time because things come up. So anytime between, I'd say, 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock, we'll be live. We will start getting that more consistent. And, you know, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any, comment any questions if you have any. If you have any topics, if you have any, you know, if you're in the Silicon Valley, like he said, and you need a place to plug in, you know, tap in. Yeah, that's it. You got anything to say? Yeah, we good. Peace. You know what I'm saying?